Namaste and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. An honor to be with you today. Thanks for choosing to be here with me and to choose my channel. Today we are just going to do some wonderful, gentle self-care, all while just laying down. So you can do this on your bed. You can do this on the floor. You don't have to have a mat, just someplace comfortable that you have room to move. And then hopefully you're not going to be disturbed. You're welcome to turn your lights down, to just find a place that feels really safe and comfortable for you. And we're going to find a safe way to come down onto our backs. As we find our supine position, laying on our back, drawing the feet in, knees are bent. You can have them as close in as you like or as far away as you need to. But you just feel a nice release in that lower back. Relaxing the shoulders. If you need to get rid of some wiggles, get rid of some wiggles. If you need to prop your head up a little bit, if you need to have support underneath your neck, please make sure that you're taking care of yourself. This is all about self-care. We draw that right knee in, hands to the shin just below your knee, and just gently pull it in. Close your eyes. Let the weight of that leg just be heavy. If it feels good to you, let that left knee roll open. If you come there and you're like, that's not great, you can just lift that knee straight up once again, bringing the sole of the foot back to the mat. If it feels good to you, keep it out to the side. And we're going to release that left hand just down by your side. That left knee can be rolled open or straight up. And we're just going to guide that right knee up and out towards your armpit. And again, if now you want to try rolling that knee open, give it a shot. If it's not right, bring the sole of the foot back up. Just a nice stretch to the groin, inner thighs, hips. We bring that left sole of the foot back to the mat, drawing that right knee back to center, placing that right foot down. And we pull the left knee in, hands to the shin, just below the knee. Just let your shoulders nestle down against the ground. Feel that release in the lower back, the hip flexors. If it feels right to you, yes, you can let that right knee roll open. If that doesn't feel great and it's too much of a stretch, any kind of strain or discomfort beyond a good stretch, adjust and bring that knee back to center, sole of the foot to the mat. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. I want you to feel the freedom to move how it feels right to you. So making adjustments wherever you need to, wherever you wish. Releasing that right hand out, pull that left knee up and out towards your armpit. And again, that right knee can stay pointed towards the ceiling, or you can just let it roll open. So that different positioning of that left leg can influence the stretch. So maybe it didn't feel great when the knee was straight in towards you, but now that that left knee is pulled up and out, it feels good to open up through the pelvis. Listen to your body. Sometimes our body can tell us things that our brain's not aware of. Work through the breath. We pull that right knee back towards the sky, and then we pull that left knee back into center. We're going to cross that left ankle over the right knee and just gently open that left knee out to the side for a figure four. Arms can be down by your sides into a low V. You can take that left hand and gently press if you like. You can take your arms overhead. So this figure four, you can sneak that right foot up toward your bottom a little closer if you like. So really, really, just listen and breathe. Now let's take those arms out to a T, and we're going to slowly lower both knees to the right. Left knee stays pointed towards the sky, keeping that figure four position with those legs. Maybe that left sole of the foot comes to the mat, maybe not, it's okay. Turn and take your gaze out over your left arm. As that left knee stays pointing up towards the ceiling, we feel this really nice stretch all through the lower back on that left side, into the hip crease. That feels super good. So it's kind of what we're going for, is that super good sensation, right? So sometimes it's a hit or miss, but what we don't want is an oh gosh factor where you actually want to swear or throw something, or you're like, Cheryl, are you kidding me? Anything like that. So anytime your body is saying no, thank you, listen. Slowly we come back through center. We bring our gaze back through center, and now we're going to take both knees to the left. And just let that left outside of the ankle press against the outside of that right knee. And turn and take your gaze out over your right arm and just close your eyes. Again, this should feel super good. Working to relax, to let go, to foster the positive energy within us. And slowly we bring it back to center, gazing back to center. Set your left foot down, cross your right foot. And just gently press that right knee out and away. Again, you can assist it with that right hand. Arms can be down by your sides, out to a wide V, or even overhead. So we're just working to create a figure 4 position with our legs. Close your eyes and breathe. Be present right here and listen to all that's going on. Feel all the feels. We keep that figure 4 and we slowly take both knees to the left. Again, maybe the sole of the foot finds the ground, maybe not. It's okay either way. And just an active, gentle press of that right knee out and away. And we should feel this really nice sensation, this stretch all through the lower back, into the hip. Our twists, so great in helping to let go of tension and tightness. Gently massaging all the organs for digestion and elimination. Promoting that healthy digestion. And slowly we bring it back through center. Open those arms out to a T, and we're going to slowly take both knees to the right. Outside of that right ankle, pressing just about the outside of that left knee, and then turn and look out over your left arm. Close your eyes. Slow, steady, deep breaths. Sometimes it feels like the universe is standing on its head. Taking some time to slow your breath down, to connect mind and body, helping to right the universe just for a few moments. So we can face it with a clear head, an open heart, a sense of humor. Not letting ourselves get bogged down by the heavy things in life. Slowly we bring it back to center, gazing back to center, placing that right foot to the mat, pulling both feet up by your bum. Feet are hip width apart, hands come down by your sides, palms to the floor, a little pelvic tilt as you begin to press and lift those hips towards the sky, peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. We come up to bridge pose. Finding your top of your bridge pose. Give those buns a good squeeze. Keeping those knees right in line with the hips. Ever so slowly rolling back down, each individual vertebra coming back to the mat independently, working to realign our spine. As your bottom is the very last to touch, pull one knee in and then the other. Hands to the shins just below your knees and gently rock side to side. How you doing so far? What's your body telling you? Sometimes when we choose a more gentle self-care approach to yoga, Your body is in deep need of love, of understanding, of acceptance, and letting go. Allow that to transpire. Give yourself the love you need, the time you need, coming back to center. Keeping that right knee pulled in, extend your left leg out. If it's too much intensity to extend that left leg, again, bend your knee. If it feels good to you, both hands to the shin, just below the knee, and pull the knee in nice and tight. Just kind of relax those shoulders and let your arms be heavy. We bring the hands behind the leg and just slowly extend your leg, stopping whenever you need to stop. Hands can be behind your thigh, behind your calf, up towards your ankle. You can take a hold of your foot. So just depending upon the length of your leg. Shorter legs, it's going to be a little bit easier to reach that foot. The length of your calf, how flexible you are, and your hamstring. So we're working to get a straight leg. That doesn't mean it has to be straight. You're going to bend it as much as you need to. If you have a strap, you can take that right across the arch of your foot and hold on. That might give you a little more ability to extend that leg a little bit more. I just want you to feel a really nice, no more than a 6 or 7 on the intensity scale, stretch down the back of that right leg. And again, you can bend that left knee if you need to. Pull it in. If it's pulling across your lower back, we're kind of missing the boat in that gentleness of the stretch. Now gently bend that right knee. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. We work to keep the shoulders and shoulder blades against the mat. So chest is open towards the ceiling. And we're going to turn and look out over our right arm. Close your eyes. One of my most favorite stretches, our supine spinal twist. Breathe in slow. Breathe in steady. If you find yourself squeezing your eyes shut or clenching your jaw, that's an indication a little too deep in the pose. Back up as you need to. We slowly roll it back to center, crossing that right ankle over the left knee. And again, we're just above the knee, and we're just going to let that right knee open out to the side. Rest your hands wherever it feels good to you, making sure that that right ankle isn't pressing right on your quad or your knee, that it's off to the side a little bit. Allowing that figure 4 to happen because of the weight of the leg. Let go through the hip joint. And then gently lift that leg and extend it out. Pulling your left knee in, hands to your shin, and just gently pull. If that is too intense for your hip flexors or your lower back, you're going to bend that right knee once again. Otherwise, leg stays long. And breathe. Let your shoulders be heavy. Let your arms be heavy. Let your foot be soft. Relax your jaw. We transition the hands behind that left leg and slowly extend that left leg. Soft foot or flexed foot. You can walk your hands up as far as you like or keep them where they are. And just breathe in again. You can use your strap, placing your strap across the ball of your foot, holding on to that. And rebreathe in and out. We are not working to cause pain or discomfort beyond a stretch. Pain equals inflammation. Inflammation equals less range of motion. Again, that goes against everything we're trying to accomplish today. Breathe. We gently release the hands, bending that left knee. Left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Again, we're going to work to keep the chest open towards the ceiling. And turn and take your gaze out over your left arm. Relax as best you can. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Releasing that right hand, slowly we roll it back to center. We're going to cross that left ankle just above the right knee, and we're going to let that left knee open out to the side to our figure four. And again, just be mindful that that left ankle isn't pressing right on the top of your thigh. That can feel kind of icky. We just want to make sure it's to the outside. You can also bring the foot to the inside. So those two adjustments, just make sure you're not pressing right on the front of that quadricep. And then just relax through the hip. Arms can be wherever you want them to be. Truly, truly taking care of yourself from the inner core of your being. And we're going to slowly extend that left leg. We're going to take that left leg way over to the bottom left corner of your mat. We're going to cross that right ankle up and over the left. So that right leg is on top. We're going to work to keep that right side of the pelvis down. It's going to try and lift. We're going to take those arms up and overhead and then up and over to that left top corner of your mat. Breathe. And our left hand's going to take a hold of that right wrist and gently guide it into that more crescent shape. So now notice, did that right butt cheek lift off the mat? That right sit bone, did it lift off the mat? How about that right shoulder? Is it okay? If it's, wow, that's too much, don't hold on with the hand. Just let that arm be heavy and let your arm come to rest. So if you're taking care of your shoulders, extra special today, listen. So we've made ourselves into a little crescent shape. We're just going to relax and breathe. We lift the upper body and come back through to center. We lift that right leg and take it way over to the bottom right corner of the mat. And then that left ankle is going to cross up and over the right. So that left leg is on top. We're going to work to keep that left hip from lifting the upper body. And we bring our upper body way up and over to that right top corner. Right hand's going to take a hold of that left wrist, if that feels okay. If your left shoulder's like, hey, that's not great, release your hand. You don't need to hold on. Let that left arm come to where it's not feeling strain. Just a good stretch. Always recognizing the difference between strain and stretch, pain and stretch. Oftentimes with strain and pain, we lose our breath. So your breath is always one of the best tools to really focus on, to make sure you're just in the right spot for wherever you are today in your practice. And I recognize, oh too well, that it's very challenging to slow your practice down for a lot of us. But it is also very rewarding. So I invite you, if you are a slower yoga practitioner, take a day every now and again to go a little faster paced. Pick a flow. Doesn't have to be super fast, just one that you're comfortable with. Or if you are an avid Ashtanga yoga goer, or if you are super into Hatha flow where it's pretty quick, I invite you to take a time. And if you're here, good for you, slowing down. Mixing it up, lifting the upper body, bringing it back to center. Lifting that left leg, bring it back to center. And then the right. Just settle yourself down nice and tall. Extend those arms overhead. Reach your fingertips, point your toes. Now soften your feet and slowly bend your elbows, lowering your arms down, elbows to about shoulder height. Back of the hands to the mat. Now this might be easy for some and not so much for others. Just creating that 90-degree bend through the arms. Inhale, lift those fingertips towards the sky, and then slowly bring your palms down towards the ground. You might feel your shoulders lift a little bit. We're just working range of motion here. Lifting those fingertips back towards the sky, and again, recognizing the difference between pain, strain, and stretch. Back of the hands to the mat. And again, we lift those fingertips and slowly bring the palms to the mat. And once again, fingertips towards the sky and back of the hands to the floor. Once more, fingertips reaching high and gently bringing those palms down. And inhale, fingertips back up nice and tall. And just go ahead and extend those arms out to a T. One foot comes in and then the other. We're going to heel toe those feet open about the width of the mat or even a little bit beyond. And we're going to rock the knees side to side. Just take a moment as you pass each side. Doesn't matter where your feet are, if they need to come a little further away or come a little closer. We just want that full range of up and over and allowing that pelvis to shift, getting a nice little stretch in the hip crease, into that lower back. One more time to the left, and we're going to take both knees to the right. And we're going to pull those knees up so they're about in line with the pelvis. So a nice straight line with your thighs, knees bent to a 90-degree bend. And we're going to open up the chest towards the sky, opening up those arms out to a T. We're going to lift that left arm up and over, and we're going to bring our palms together, leaning onto that right shoulder, and then exhale, open it back up, keeping those knees down, and just take your gaze out over that left arm. Again, left arm comes up. We bring the palms to touch. If it's not good for you to lay on your shoulder, don't quite go that far. Just bring the palm to touch to the forearm. And again, we take it up and over, up and open. We draw those knees through center. And we take both knees to the left. So just adjust as you need to, making those knees right in line with the pelvis. Arms open out to a T, chest open. Is it easy for you to open the chest and get both shoulder blades down, or is that pretty challenging? Again, listen to your body. We lift that right arm. We turn, coming over onto that left shoulder, bringing the palms to touch. And then once again, straight arm with that right arm up and over as we open and gaze out over that right arm. Lift it up. Tap the palm. Lift it up and open it up. We're going to do that once more. Inhale, lift it. Rotate it. Palms to touch. And then again, we open out to the side and gaze out over that right arm. We slowly draw those knees back to center, pulling the knees in towards the chest. Hands behind those thighs, just pull it in. If it feels good to you, a little lift of your upper body. Make yourself into a tight little ball. Crisscross those legs if you like. Reach down, take a hold just above the ankles and pull it in, almost like you're sitting cross-legged. If it's too much, keep that upper body down. You can still pull those legs in. Feels so good. Release, cross the other leg on top, take a hold just above the ankles and pull it in. And again, you can release that upper body down, letting go of that tension in the neck. We bring those knees back to center and gently relax the weight of the upper body down. Take a moment and as you wish, however you wish, bring your hands behind your thighs, rock yourself up or roll to your side. And use the strength of your arms to help you come back up. And let's find a seat position once again. Resting your hands comfortably. We sit up nice and tall. We take a moment to honor that gentle practice on our back today. It's pretty amazing all of the things we can accomplish while still just being super gentle. Pulling the hands to heart center. I thank you for joining me, my friend. I hope you feel amazing, and I hope that lightness and that self-care continues for the rest of the day. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest, a moment of gratitude, and gently lift your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. Always an honor, always a privilege. Thank you, and namaste.